on the Prime. This is my favorite primer. Now that my skin is smoother than a baby's ass, I'm going to go in with the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Since my skin wants to act up, I'm mixing in this Tarte Maracuja oil, and I'm going to buff it in with this. My favorite way to apply foundation is to put it on with the brush first and then go over it with a sponge. Girl, you be looking like a doll! Concealers. Next, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is my favorite. If you don't have this powder in your life, honestly, who are you? What are you doing with your life? We're baking because we don't want to be a cracked ass bitch. Creasing's not cute. Please do us all a favor and bake your face. While that's setting and we look like a freaking freak, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I'm not going to do this on Snap because I don't do good eyebrows. The eyebrows are done. And the bake is wiped away. Sorry, my room is messy. Now we're going to put some bronzer on, contour, and then do our eyes so we don't look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm using the NYX bronzer in medium, and yes, it looks really dark, but it works. I like to go on the outer perimeters of my face. I don't really do it kind of neat, because after the contour, we're going to go back in and clean it up. I'm snatching my face with that color. And yeah. I don't contour like down here where I usually bronze my skin. I contour a little bit higher just to get that bitch snatched. We're going to snatch our cheeks even more, and I'm going to put a little bit of translucent powder underneath, and I will show you guys what that looks like. It's kind of crazy. Now that we look like Santa Claus, we can move on to our eyeballs. I'm using Painterly Paint Pot, God, I can't say that, by MAC to prime my eyelids. This is the bomb. Next, I'm using my MAC palette, and I'm picking up this shade to set my primer. Yeah! This is an Eco Tools brush because I'm a cheap-ass bitch, and I really want to get Morphe brushes, but ain't nobody got time for that. For my transition shade, because everybody should use a transition shade, I'm using Burnt Orange by Anastasia. I'm taking that in my crease, and we're going to do windshield wiper motions and then circular motions to blend, because you don't want to be unblended, ho. The reason we use transition shades, people, is to ensure that all the other eyeshadows blend out beautifully. Next, to deepen up my crease, I'm going to be using Caramel by Anastasia. These eyeshadows are bomb.com! For this shade, we're going to go lower than the transition color. We're not going to go as high. And we're just going to blend and then kind of blend it into the transition. The key word here, guys, is blend. B-L-E-N-D, ho, blend. I have no idea what kind of brush this is, but it freaking works. Yes, come through! For the outer corner, we're going to pick up Sienna, and it's like a kind of a brick red color, reddish brown. We're putting that on the outer corner. For my lid shade today, we're going to go in with this shade that makes me want to scream because it's so pretty. To make this glitter even more intense, because we're extra as fuck, I'm going to be using MAC Fix Plus to make it more glittery. Yes, pigment come through. I love MAC shadows, you guys. Now that you have your glitter on, go back and blend, because if you're not blended, bitch, I'm coming for you. To blend a little bit more, I'm using Saddle by MAC, which is a really nice brown transition shade. Now that our beautiful blended eyeshadow is done, we're going to put some eyeliner on, and we're going to cut some hoes in the process. Now that your eyeliner is cutting every hoe that comes your way, let's move on to lashes, shall we? I guess because tonight we're being extra, I'm using my Grand Glamour by Vegas Nay. These things are honking huge. I like to apply mascara. I'm using the Butterfly Mascara, and then I'm going to be using the Duo Glue Eyelash Adhesive. Best glue out there, huh? Please do me a favor and get the dark toned eyelash glue because you don't want to look like someone just came in your eye. Thank you! Before I do my lashes, I'm going to wipe this stuff off because it looks weird, and I think we're done cooking. Damn, I'm snatched! The easiest way that I find to put on fake eyelashes is I like to place the lash in the middle and then connect the two edges, and it'll stay. Now that our big extra as fuck lashes are on, let's do our bottom lash line because we don't want to leave that blank. For my inner rim, I'm not taking black, I'm taking a cream to make my eyes look whiter because my eyes are small as fuck. That's what we're gonna do. For the lower lashes, I'm first going to be taking Caramel, which was the second transition shade that we used. The lower lash line is done. I used Burnt Orange to smoke out Caramel, and then I put Sienna on the outer third of my lower lash. I put some bottom mascara on, and now we're going to highlight our inner corners and our brow bone, and I'm using Moonstone by Becca. Now that that's done, I'm going to put some blush on, and I'm using my favorite blush, which is Milani Luminoso. I actually hate blush, but this one is really subtle and pretty, and it kind of has shimmer in it, and you know me, I love shimmer. For highlight, I'm using Bubbly, Sunburst, and a little bit of Dripping in Gold. This has to be my favorite part of makeup, guys. This is so pretty. I'm using Sunburst on the kind of apples of my cheeks. Just when I like smile, it's like, bam, bitch! Don't forget your Cupid's bow. And we're gonna blend that, don't worry. I got the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, upper eyebrow, and now we're gonna blend our cheek highlight out so it doesn't look like a strip of fucking gold. For our lips, I'm using the one that was in my Instagram post, and that was Kat Von D's Lolita, one of my faves. Now that that's on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of I'm Nude by Jeffree Star to lighten up the middle and kind of do like an ombre. Now that you're done, find your favorite filter and you better work, ho! Sorry for those of you who don't give a shit about makeup, but my friend asked me to do it, and I love my friend, so you can go eat an ass.